Hello, First Grapevine. Travis Franklin, your pastor here. Well, we're in the midst of the Stewardship program for this year as we end 2020 and move and look forward to 2021. And so this week we're talking about the gifts that we've received from family and friends. Just think about that for a moment. We're right on the eve of Thanksgiving where we gather around table with family and friends. We all have our own traditions around that. And as you do that, I know in our family, we used to, before we had the big meal, circle up, and we used to go around the circle in our family and say, what are you thankful for? Related to God and the gifts God has given you through our family. And oh my gosh, it was just a powerful moment and a tradition that our family has done. I don't know what your traditions may be, but my goodness, think about family and friends. Think about all of those ways in which God's been present and God's loving of you and me in that. Make that list. What are they? 1 John 4, 7 through 12. Read that every day. Sit down every day and begin that day. 15 minutes maybe, 10. And just make your list. Now remember, keep those lists because we're going to have you do something with those at the end of the program as we move towards Commitment Sunday on December 13th. I wish for you and yours a great and deeply loving Thanksgiving season.
It is a blessing to have had our daughter, Collins Ruth Comparine, baptized at the church while being surrounded by family and hearing their commitment to give her guidance and following Christ's example, and hearing their commitment as well to constantly support her with love. And my wife, Mackenzie, and I would like to thank the church for facilitating the baptism. It's a very special moment in the life of Collins and all of our family. So thank you.
Hi, we're Kevin, Katie, and Flynn Willis. Flynn was born in December of last year. We were originally going to have her baptized in April of this year. We had to delay that until August. And you remember how that happened, Katie?
Well, there was this little thing called a pandemic that definitely canceled Flynn's first baptism plans. But we were really grateful when the church reached out and offered an outdoor baptism in August so that we could still have Flynn participate in the sacrament of baptism.
And we had our church family. Our family did not come in, but our church family, our friends, since we're outside, were able to space out, and we were able to get Flynn baptized and become a part of the church family.
And we were really grateful to be able to have our friends there because in many cases that was the first time we'd seen them in person since March.
So it was just very thankful that we could all make it all come together and make it happen that way.
Hi there, my name's Emma Beck, this is Austin Beck, and this is James Douglas, and he was born on April 28th.
We were lucky enough to have Cindy Ryan, who also married us, perform a baptism, socially distanced with our friends and family who all got together. We were very fortunate to be able to celebrate that during this time.
We had family come in all the way from San Francisco. Austin's sister and her boyfriend had driven in over 26 hours to be able to be there. My family from Fort Worth and from Houston, and then we had grandparents on Zoom in Longview, so it was really nice to have their presence, which we consider a gift from God. We felt the love from the moment that we found out we were pregnant, and now through continuing our journey of having a child during a world pandemic. We've just been so fortunate to have prayers from everybody and the support from
A strong community around
strong
us.
community helping us raise James with God by our side.
One of the greatest gifts that God has given us is the gift of relationship. Relationship with our God and relationship with each other. Whether that's our friends, our family, our coworkers, our church family, it is indeed a gift. And that gift is a form of generosity and thankfulness to God. And that's what stewardship is about. And so as you reflect on the relationships that you have formed, that you, I know, have been blessed with by being a part of this faith community, I hope you can look forward to all of the future relationships that will be formed, the friendships, the transformed lives, the salvation that exists in a community of faith happens because of your generosity and because of your stewardship. And you will have received or will receive a stewardship card in the mail asking you to prayerfully consider what your gifts will be for the coming year. We ask that you fill that out, and there are many ways to get that back to us. You can mail it in, snail mail, the old-fashioned way, or you can come right here to the church office. There's a mailbox right outside. You can drop that in the box. Or you can jump online at any time, firstgrapevine.org/stewardship, and fill out your commitment card there. This has been a tough year. It's been a tough year for you personally, and it's been a tough year for this church. But we can get through this together because of those relationships, because of that community, and because of your generosity. So thank you.